Hi everyone, this video is for English 104, Module 2. I'm going to share my screen really quickly and we're going to take a look at our Moodle page. This module, just a reminder, we have lots of resources, but you always want to start at the task list. The task list tells you things you should read, review, look over before you go into your activities and assignments. So in this case, I want you to read these pages. They're related to what we're going to be doing. And as always, there are hot links throughout the page. So you simply click on the hot link that will take you directly to the book. I also want to point out that the resources on your page, you do want to read and review them in the order that they're given. We try to present them in the most logical manner that will help you understand what you need to do. So, but of course, as you read the resources, you can always go back and review them as many times as you need after you read through the activity and assignments. So remember, your page may look a little different than mine because teacher view I see more than you do. So don't panic if you see something on this video that's not on your page. The activity and assignment, in other words, the item that is being graded this week, is research topic through keywords and questions. Just like with all of our discussion forums, your original post is due by Wednesdays at midnight or before midnight, and then replies to your peers are always due on Sundays before midnight. Now, there are two parts, obviously, post and reply. Remember, you reply to 2 or more. I also want to emphasize the assignment is, I do give you the minimums. And minimums mean the basic level to hit a C. Minimum is satisfactory, it's average, it's what you need to meet in basic criteria. So keep that in mind though as you're posting. If you are only doing the minimum, the highest you're going to achieve is a C. If you are looking for like the B or the A grade, you will need to not only meet minimums but exceed. And if you take a look at the rubric, it tells you what is going to be needed to hit those high levels. So in this particular post, the purpose is to connect with what you were doing in the prior module, your experiences and those kinds of things, talking about those things, and some of your maybe preconceived notions about what research is. And so as we move forward, I really want you to think of it as a fresh start. A lot of your time in this course will be spent researching because you're building research in order to be able to use it in your essay at the end in your drafting. So let's keep an open mind for that. In this particular posting, you're going to address all of these questions, all of these areas, but you're doing it in narrative form. I do not want a list. I don't want you to write the question and then answer, write the question. No, no, no. And I don't want just lists or bullets. I want you to practice writing in narrative form. You are writing it in paragraphs as appropriate, that type of a thing. I don't care what order you address these in. You can address these in any order, whatever makes sense for you while you're writing a narrative, but it does need to be in narrative form. And then in your reply, remember you have to respond to 2 of your peers, and I want you to address these things in your replies. Now, I've given you 2 examples here, an example post. So this is a really good example of what a posting would like, where it's integrating all of those items that I have in the criteria. And I have an example reply down here. Now you will notice that in the example, it's okay, the potential topics, if you designate those specific, because that's separate from the narrative that's in there. That's fine, but I want it in narrative form there. And then the reply, once again, here is an example for it. Now, the grading rubric is also there. And of course, when you do your new discussion post, it's helpful if you title it something other than your name. Your name already shows on the post. So I noticed that a lot of you are using your name, and the name shows who posts. So think about that in your posting, what can you use as your identifier in your topic? It could be one of the items that you are looking for or thinking about. Um, anything to just kind of differentiate it from your name, I guess. So in module 2, what you are looking at is only the introduction form. In order to do this though, and to do it well, do be sure to look at the resources. This is going to be a persuasive research essay that you're going to be building for. And these resources are meant to help you guide you with topics. Ultimately, your topic is going to have to be narrowed down. And we want to, so the more good writing comes from good thinking. The more you start thinking about things and looking at these things, reading about this, the better your posting will be. It will be a higher level quality. So I'm going to stop share. I think that's it for module 2. Just a word of warning. Discussion forums, these forums that we do, they're in every module. And it's important that you adhere to the due dates. Wednesdays are always when the your original post is due, and replies are always due no later than Sunday of the same week. And because you read the syllabus, that if you post late, you'll get half credit. And it doesn't matter if you post late on a post or on a reply, that puts you at half credit right away for the whole thing. So avoid that. Post on time. Make sure you meet the due dates. The other part of that I want to caution you is I give 0 credit on postings if they're after 2 days. So if you post on a Saturday, you would get 0 credit because it's past the 2-day mark. So make sure you stay within the due dates on your posting. It's very important you stay current and on time. They're very relevant to the module you're in. They're finite timelines in which they are applicable to the topic that's being discussed in that module. I do want to encourage you, if you have questions or concerns, remember on the right-hand side of our Moodle page are hot links to my office hours. Use them as you need. If those don't work for you, in other words, the times are not conducive, then simply email me and request, hey, can we meet via Zoom, and give me a couple options. I'm happy to do that with you. So I hope that helps with this week, just a little overview of the assignment. And I guess that's it. I can't think of anything else. So happy writing.